So, lads, these are pretty cool Nike Kobe's, right? In Indiana Fever colorway. Obviously, a PE just for Caitlin Clark. She had many PEs last year, in fairness to her. She did have quite a lot of PEs. She had, like, the All-Star ones. She had... was it only the All-Star ones and these ones? Because, obviously, like, after... Like, there was a lot of ones that people thought were PEs, like the Bruce Lees and stuff. They were not PEs. They were just... The Bruce Lees have been out since when Kobe was... Before Kobe passed away. Like, it was Kobe 5s. But, you guys haven't seen here. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is wearing these shoes. And the rumor was, according to, like, a lot of things, close look, Caitlin Clark's Nike Fever, Nike Pro Tro, close look. The amount of, like, shoe companies that were posting about these. The amount of, like, shots there were, professional shots there were taken of these. Because as far as I'm aware, these Pro Tros were only wore from Caitlin Clark. So they're not selling it, just cleaned it and took some pics. Obviously, that's kind of now. But, like, the rumor is where it's like, so many people have these Pro Tros. First look at our player exclusive. Nike will be putting these on sale soon. Nike Kobe 5 Pro Tro is unofficially scheduled to release later this year. The most player exclusive colorways never hit shelves. Caitlin first debuted these shoes in the playoffs. And then obviously, like, if you're looking at some of these type of things, there was a lot about it going for sale. Well, I just realized I misspelled Caitlin Clark. But there were, like, entire photo shoots done of these, like, looking like they were ready to be sold. Because you've never seen, like, these were all her Pro Tros. These were Pro Tros. Like, you've never seen a situation where, like, there will be photo shoots of a Pro Tro months later with no intention for them to be sold. Like, there's an entire literal thread of a photo shoot. Like, people have been doing photo shoots of these shoes in the box. Like, so clearly it seems like somebody got a pair of these, rumored that they're going to be for sale, because according to Soul Retriever, despite the rumors, contrary to reports, there are currently no plans to release the Caitlin Clark shoe. So all of this is like, you know what? Yeah, okay, Caitlin's not getting her signature shoe. She's getting a P. And then there was like, well, her name's not even going to be on it. It's the Indiana Fever, so unlike Paige and Aja, it's not even going to be a Caitlin Clark PE and all this stuff. Well, it doesn't matter because it's not happening. Unserious, Nike has no credibility. I'm only guessing, but someone saw all the buzz the first story was getting and had their agent make a few angry calls. I think you misspelled I think you missed the apostrophe in agent. So did Nike just change their minds? More detailed look, like how many pictures of these shoes is like being released? According to popularly trustworthy sneaker news called All In Live, we now know the Fever whatever is scheduled to release later this year. Nike has not yet confirmed the drop with official pictures, pricing, and release day. However, pictures of Clark's playoff kicks are already being shared online sneakerheads. Clark's player exclusive sneakers featured a Fever color, sporting a dark navy upper, and then Nike have basically came out to say, nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. Like, did they not want to have it clash with Aja's shoe or something? Did they not like money? Like, I'm fully convinced at this stage Nike are trying to tank their stock. I'm actually not entirely sure if Nike are trying to tank their stock or what they're trying to do. Like, it actually doesn't really make sense what they're trying to do at all. Like, I'm genuinely just shocked with all of this. And I don't know what, like, Caitlin Clark's supposed to do. I really don't know what she's supposed to do with this Nike deal. Like, Nike have screwed it. Like, there's never been a bigger fumble than Nike with Caitlin Clark. Because everyone is like, oh, but like, Wemby didn't have a shoe. Yeah, but Wemby became the face of a shoe line. If Nike didn't have a plan with Caitlin Clark, and by the way, like, she always wore Kobe's in college. She wore Kobe's quite a bit, but she wore GT cuts in college. I'm sorry, like, from playing in Kobe's to playing in GT cuts, there's not that bad. Like, just make her the freaking headliner of the Nike GT cut. And the worst part is there's no GT Cut 4. There's actually no GT Cut 4. So there was a GT Cut 3. Why not make her? So the GT Cut failed miserably. Why not make her the face of the GT Cut? Just like they made back in the day, when they figured out he couldn't really sell shoes, they made Blake Griffin the face of the Hyperdunks. Actually, Kobe was the initial face of Hyperdunks. Then it became Blake Griffin. Couldn't really sell, didn't get his shoe. And that should be it. Like, if you're not entirely sure of a player, make them the face of a different line. Make her the face of the GT Cuts. Like, why not? Genuinely, why not? Release a bunch of PE GT Cut Caitlin Clarks. GT Cut Indiana Fever. And have her playing in constantly new player edition GT Cuts. Why not do that? Why not? Because now we're at the stage where the GT Cut is probably done. The GT Cut series might be done. Well, there's a GT Cut now Turbo. What the hell is a GT Cut Turbo? Heck, even make her the face of whatever the GT Cut Turbo is. Make her the face of this. These look cool. I don't even know if these are good shoes right now, but just make her the face of the GT Cut Turbos. They're a little bit expensive, sure. Why not just give her a player edition of the GT Cut Turbos and have her playing them next year? Make her the face of this line. Like, I don't know. Instead of, like, what they're doing, which is messing up their big... Like, their whole thing is that they're like, oh, we need more signature athlete sales. So what is our plan? What is our plan? To push AJ Wilson's shoe to the moon, which, albeit, is a really nice shoe. And, again, that's fine. It's fine, like, if you're giving out signature shoes, but it's like, there's no amount of marketing that will make people buy a shoe because of AJ Wilson. They'll buy the shoe because they like the shoe. It's the reason why LeBron's didn't sell that much before he went kind of low top-ish, and when he had the, like, crazy ones. Was it like the LeBron, am I right in saying the LeBron 17 is like the worst shoe of all time? I don't hate the LeBron 17. There's one LeBron that is like the ugliest shoe of all ever. The LeBron 19. Like, these LeBrons definitely weren't out here selling that much, and then he went down low. He went low for 20, which is grand. But like, people will buy the coolest shoe, and people probably still buy AJ Wilson's shoe if it's a cool one. You've got the Nike CEO walking around in that, and then you've got them cancelling the Caitlin Clark PEs of Kobe. Like, Kobe's aren't selling that well anymore. I just want to make that a point. Kobe's are not selling that well anymore. Like, Kobe had one of the, genuinely, one of the prettiest Kobe 6s ever is barely reselling above retail. The all-white sale ones with the, like, stars. This is one of the prettiest Kobe 6s ever. And it is currently barely selling above retail. So if you're Nike, like, the current Kobe 9s aren't selling particularly well. The 9 Elites, the ones they just released today, are still for sale. So if you want to double the stock of these ones and you'll sell twice the amount and still sell out because it's your first Caitlin Clark PE, but no, it's just nothing. But anyway, I'll see you guys.